I can tell you why people don't leave abusive relationships. And I know we've all had encountered someone in our lifetime who was caught up in an abusive relationship, right? So you may know someone right now who is in an abusive relationship. And I've even asked myself before I really understood it, why don't they just leave? Why don't they just leave? It's not that easy. It usually takes a woman leaving 7 to 9 times before she leaves for good. You ask yourself, why on earth would a person want to stay in a relationship to where they're being abused? And most of the time, the women believe that he's going to come around. He's going to change, because it's all about gaslighting and love bombing. Let's just say this. He will make promises that I'm not going to do it no more. I'm not going to hit you no more. I'm not going to beat you no more. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to change. I'm going to get help. I love you. That's all the things that she wants to hear. Somehow in her mind, she thinks that he sees her as a treasure or a prize. He does not see you as a treasure or a prize. He doesn't see you that way. He sees you as an object to control. We have family members who I've heard people say, I've tried to get her out of the situation. I even come over there and beat the crap out of his tail. And I told him, he ever lay a hand on my niece or my sister again, he done. And what happens is people stop intervening because they went right back. They're like, hold up. I went over there and stomped the bricks off that joker, man. I stomped the mud hole in him and walked it dry. And she went right back to him. And then you get family members who say, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not dealing with that. She gonna have to decide when it's time to leave and leave him alone. But then you ask yourself, when is it too late? When is it too late? When we get that phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning that says, or you got the police knocking on your door. I'm here to tell you, are you the parents of Bonquisha? I'm here to tell you that she's no longer here. And I just hate to, I hate to give you the bad news. And we say to ourselves, well, she's going to have to learn. But really, at what price? To be deleted from this world? Is that the price that she had to learn? It's sad all the way around. I don't care how you think about it, how you try to digest what I'm saying. It's sad all the way around. Let's talk about some of the things as to why people do not leave abusive relationships. Probably the number one thing is fear of harm, because they believe that the aggressor is going to do something to him, because he has done something to make her feel that if I even try to leave, he's going to do bodily harm to me, that he's going to do something to me. The next one, they still love their partner and they believe that they're going to change. They have so much faith to believe that this person is going to change. And I'm not talking about just a male and female. I've spoken with women who have partners where you got one woman and her partner beats the crap out of her, that she thinks that when the other partner says, I'm going to change, and Bonquisha, I ain't going to hit you no more, and I'm not going to do this no more, I'm going to love you more, and I'm going to do this and that. And they don't. Their partner promises to change all the time. That's probably the number one thing as well. I would say that's number two, is that they always say they're going to change. They always going to stop, right? Or a strong belief that marriage is for better or for worse. That some people will stay in an abusive relationship because they believe that the word for better or for worse, through sickness and in health, they actually take that to heart. They, for better or for worse, mean I'm supposed to stay here and take these ass whoopings until he changes, until God intervenes and he changes to be a better man or a better woman. Or they stay in a relationship because they believe abuse is their fault. I did this. I made them mad. I made them upset. I didn't clean the house right. I didn't cook the right meal. I put on makeup. I dressed a certain way. I did this. I did that. They believe that it's their fault. If I get an ass whooping tonight, it was my fault that I cooked meatloaf and mashed potatoes, but he wanted chicken and french fries. So I took a whooping that night, but it was my fault. Staying for the children. I'm going to stay with this joker for the children's sake. because I want to be in a relationship where there's a husband and a wife. I want to be in a relationship where there's two parents in the household. Another reason they stay in a relationship is for lack of self-confidence. They have low self-esteem. Their self-esteem is just toe up from the flow up, and they don't have no sense of worth whatsoever. As far as they're concerned, I'm trash, I'm dirt, I'm nothing. Fear of isolation and loneliness. You know, they feel that if I leave, he's going to tell everybody all kind of bad things about me. You know, I'm going to be lonely. I'm not going to have anybody to talk to. That my family and friends, they're going to desert me. Nobody's going to say anything to me. I'm going to be out there all by myself. Another one is pressure from family, community, or church. Family members, church members, you know, because church is always going to say, let God work it out. Let God work it out. You need to pray, girl. You need to pray. I'm going to pray that he don't stick his foot up my butt. I'm going to pray. I'm tired of getting them Timberlands in my stomach. I'm tired of coming to church with big black eyes. And I'm tired of church. I'm tired of having my ribs swollen up to where I can't breathe, where he's kicking me in my stomach and my chest. I've lost 3 teeth. He's hit me so much in my face that I've lost hearing in my ear. So I don't know how much faith I got to have. I don't know how much more I can take before God intervenes. That's what church folks tell you. Pressure from family. You need to stay with him, girl. He make good money. He's a good man. He'll change. You just need to do certain things to make him change. You know, you need to work it out. That's all. They don't have to live with him. They don't have to live with her. They don't have to take them ass whoop. So if they got all these answers as to why you should stay, tell them to come stay with him. In the meantime, you get your stuff and get gone. And they stay because lack of means. They don't have a job. Most guys, perpetrators, always like to have their spouses not working. They don't want them to work because if you ain't working, you ain't got no money and you ain't got no opportunity to have funds to leave me unless I give it to you. You don't have no transportation because we only have one vehicle and I got the vehicle. So they stay with them for lack of money, job, and transportation to survive on their own. So these are some of the things that people stay in these relationships, you know, and it's sad. It's really sad. But I hope that I give you some reasons why maybe you know somebody that's in a situation like this. Maybe I was able to help you, give you some pointers as to why they stay in these relationships. And maybe that will give you some type of way to speak with them and talk to them about some of the things that they're going through. But I love you with the love of the Lord. You guys subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get 600 subscribers and I need your help. And I want to keep bringing you good content that this is no BS. This is real life solutions. This is real life stuff that people go through every day. And that's what my channel is all about. I'm all about helping people with real stuff. All I want to know is that I'm giving you great content to where you can help yourself, your children, your family members, in a situation that they may be dealing with. And until we meet again, this is Uncle T. I'll talk to you later. You guys be safe.